greatest need, featuring the best raw talent in the history of Dota.
Wiggle, wiggle. With that big fat butt. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to more of the Frankfurt qualifier action here at the BTS Hub. I'm Kyle Guy. It's Gerg. That's Gabe. We're going to cast some American
It's all
Dota.
going so well, this Gerg. You know, the only time that anyone's actually called me by my tag was on the label for that Chipotle catering. That was it.
What is hip?
Yeah. Everything else, Gerg, my name on the website, Gerg.
If you could change your name away from What is Hip TV and not Gerg, what would it be?
I don't know. Greg, Gerg. I guess it'd probably just be Gerg, honestly. I mean, at this point, might as well embrace it, right?
Sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah. All right, well.
Gabe, you've embraced it, right?
Oh yeah, I want to be called Gerg too.
Everyone has to embrace the Gerg once in their life. It's Cloud9 versus Elite Wolves Game 2. Cloud9 dropped Game 1. Somehow. Let's get into the action.
Yeah, back into the draft.
Thank you,
Shazam.
production.
Beautiful transition.
Cloud9 opening AA first pick.
They won.
Interesting.
They actually won.
So
Their win rate with this hero is like, it's very high.
you
It's not
think so?
100%, but it's. I think it's like.
why don't you use your laptop and tell us then,
How
Stats Man?
interesting is this? I actually, we've seen it more often, but I feel like before
If it's
when
like-
it's qualifiers, haven't seen it that often.
Yeah, no, certainly not.
This,
It's like
been
Greg,
played
it's
a
like Greg
lot.
said, like they're
It's been
rediscovering.
played a
their-
lot in scrims.
Okay.
I want to know what is the win rate on it in this patch, Greg, and I want to know how C9 have been using
Dude,
it.
I'm so slow at like doing these stats. It's honestly by the time
I believe in you.
A newfound appreciation, of course, for your Nahazes, for your
teams-
all their statsmen who started as statsmen then gave up on it, and now just wear panels or production.
Yeah.
Elite Wolves take the Tusk Dazzle combo. Heal Bomb incoming.
Yep.
Definitely a dangerous one.
Oh, Alchemist!
And
It's been a while since
So
we've gotten
just
to
on
see the
6.85,
Alchemist. Okay,
they are 3-0.
All right.
that's
Get
a
wrecked.
lot. Okay, you said it was a very high percentage.
That is a very
3
high
games
percentage.
though, and Cloud9 has played a lot of games.
And in the last patch, they were 5-2. They haven't played
That
that
wasn't even
many.
the same team really
In
in the last patch.
6.85, that's on Dat Dota.
Okay.
There's only like 6 games.
All right.
That's a lie. That's actually complete. Wait. 6
So-
games. I'm right.
I
confident?
think here with the synergy as well, you got some possibilities. Alchemist, obviously, the Aghanim Scepter upgrade, being able to gift that away to somebody else. You
Like
know,
an ancient apparition.
like an ancient
Perhaps.
apparition.
Or maybe a future Venomancer.
Oh, there we go. That'd
There
be
we
pretty
go.
Solid as well. Lots of AOE damage, acid spray, as well as obviously the big combo Ice Blast and Poison Nova. Just devastation abound.
You're rid of the Shadow Fiend. That's the other thing. Shadow Fiend is crept back in again.
Hmm.
He's here, and then he's not, and then he's cool again.
Yeah.
And for these teams, it is. Only in America, right? Because I don't think we saw a lot of Shadow Fiend elsewhere, unless maybe it happened earlier today and I didn't see it. But at least as far as yesterday, Shadow Fiend just was not a thing. But here he is again. Night Stalker is still out there.
This is normally around when he gets banned. If he doesn't get banned here, he'll probably get
Oh, you
picked.
can't forget the Brood, though.
Brood, oh so dangerous.
You know, that Brood is like relevant again. It's you know, you don't have to spend a ban on it, but if you don't,
It
it
will.
can get really ugly.
Yeah.
Because occasionally you'll pick lineups where the heroes just can't stay in lane against Brood at all. So
So I wonder something like this Ancient Apparition, being able to pick up some gap closer. I feel like that's why the Queen of Pain ends up getting banned out there as well. Is there any other hero in particular that you feel like is really great at being able to do that? Potentially, maybe like somebody that gets a Blink, maybe
Yeah.
a Centaur, or a... Oh, the Venom's banned. That makes
If
sense.
Tusk
saying
is
to go with like the Ice Blast.
Yeah, no, it's a hero to be able to sort of get in on top of the Ancient Apparition and take him
Oh.
out before the Ice Blast.
Tusk can kind of do that with Snowball.
Well, Tusk
if
can
he's
kinda do
not
that, yeah.
off lane, you can get like a Clockwork.
I mean, the idea for the AA is just. I think you really have to think about the AA as how you can beat the lane that AA is in, because, like, if the game's not going well, AA is not going to have room to farm really,
Yeah.
and that makes the hero a lot less relevant, I think.
The nice thing also is, yeah, they have a Dazzle, and the first thing you think of is that his heal is going to be a non-factor against his Ice Blast, but Dazzle's also a Glimmer Cape candidate, and the Glimmer Cape will help out against the AA.
And of course, Shallow Grave. Pretty great as
No,
well. for dealing with
absolutely.
that.
Wind Ranger, though, is going to be the third grab here. The Smash grab? Smash Wind Ranger.
Smash is a very good Wind Ranger as well, I think.
I think this is pretty good against the Alchemist as well. You're going to be able to at least do a little bit of punishment if they want to run him in that mid lane. I feel like that's where we've been seeing him more often recently.
He's been playing a lot in mid.
Yeah, mid and safe lane for sure.
I think a lot of people are used to seeing it mid because there are a couple teams that just always run it mid. That's like only place they play it. So
Winter Wyvern going to be the next one as well. With a lot of physical damage, it kind of makes a good amount of sense there. You're also going to be able to obviously get the long range initiation, keep people off of your towers to a certain extent with the Splinter Blasts. All in all, just a really great hero. And while not the best against Tusk, I feel like if you're able to snowball in on top of the Winter Wyvern and lane, it can cause a lot of problems there. And, you know, Winter Wyvern, while you do have Arctic Burn to be able to get away, Snowball doesn't really care about trees anyways. So it could be a little bit deadly.
In the late game, too, though, Tusk could snowball his team into a
Visage.
bag Winter's Curse.
Oh, yeah,
but
totally.
Visage, yeah. Third pick here.
I mean, if you're Cloud9, you pretty much have to ban Drow, I think.
They could also do Lycan or something.
That's true.
But yeah, Drow is something to fear. I mean, you have the range of the Wind Ranger. That would only make her mid-game that much more scary.
Yeah, I would more
Dazzle
think,
zone
I would
potential's
more
better.
I think I'd more be afraid of what happens to your Alchemist if the Wind Ranger gets extra damage. Wind Ranger's already pretty good against Alchemist. The only thing that really Alchemist has going for him is Acid Spray is pretty good against Wind Ranger because she doesn't have a huge HP pool.
Also, you'd be able to keep that Drow alive pretty well with the Dazzle there as well. Like, Wind Ranger doesn't need to necessarily have anybody babysitting her in lane at all. So, there's that potential. Gyrocopter going to be the one picked up as well. Certainly can cause a lot of trouble. The BKB nerf in terms of the cooldown no longer going through spell immunity doesn't really affect them. It doesn't really, I feel like, affect the matchup too much, but we'll see. I guess Wind Ranger does pick up BKB from time to time.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a preferred item, but at some point, you usually do kind of have to get it.
Yeah.
Gyrocopter for Cloud9. I think Gyro, I actually still kind of like Gyro. He's just a good carry.
Yeah, I mean, we're still seeing the same thing. He'll level up 7-8, smoke, go to the safe lane, or the other off lane rather, and find a gank there. Lee Wolf's going to be picking up the Slark here. Van Slark is a classic.
Yes.
This guy plays a ridiculously good Slark. And now Cloud9 need to pick up an MSS hero outside of the Clockwork and Darkseer. MSS has only been playing Darkseer up to this point in this qualifier, so we finally get to see him play something different. The question is what is it going to be? Outside of a Darkseer, outside of a Clockwork, no Slardar.
I think Clockwork would have been
His
that
other
pick.
good
That's really
heroes include, like, he's very good Axe, but Axe this game does not seem that great.
great. You'd be able to get through Dazzle. That actually might not be terrible.
That's true, actually. Maybe this is just going to be an Axe, but
Outside
he
of
used,
that,
he used to
like-
play an Axe a lot on Archon, and it went pretty well. He can play Shaker in the offlane. Okay. It's not one of his best heroes, but he does not have the biggest hero pool, to be honest. But the heroes he's good at, he's very good at.
Also mentioned the Slark could be a little bit tough there. We've talked about it a couple times throughout the stream. The Ancient Apparition, being able to deal with that ulti pretty well. Also, you've got the potential that, you know, Gyrocopter is going to be able to deal out a lot of damage with the cooldown, even if you don't necessarily, if the Slark goes into Shadow Dance, which could be a point to be worried about in the mid game.
Wonder if he can pull off a Spirit Breaker. It's nice against a Slark. If you maintain vision, he won't get the regen. It adds to the global with the Ancient Apparition.
Certainly could be good there, yeah.
Helps close the gap a bit against that Wind Ranger. But I don't know if he's one to play a Spirit Breaker in an offlane and possibly a solo
I think he
offlane.
has before.
If he does, then Winter Wyvern can rotate over to the offlane when he's roaming, and that's the same type of
That's
thing.
a new hero for him.
If you now when the Nyx starts to roam once he gets 6, the Winter Wyvern can shift on over and toss out the Splinter Blasts to keep heroes off the tower. I think this is pretty good. I like that draft. How it works out, like Alchemist is going to be able to buy the aggro.
They're going to be able to run gank train on people too with Nyx plus Ice Blast.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah. The same thing where he'll be able to scout out those kind of opportunities.
really cool.
This is a pretty good draft, I think, from Cloud9.
I am pleased with this draft.
I like it. I think there's a possibility the Slark might get out of control. They don't have. I mean, they have some decent CC though.
I like Elite Wolves draft a little bit too. I feel like they're points of it that are really cool. A lot of minus armor from the Dazzle, which is going to help out because a lot of the other heroes are right-click heroes. But you can somewhat kind of, I feel like, itemize to be able to deal with that. Somebody might want to be picking up a mech at some point in time, I feel like. Would it be worth it for the A to go for that and then maybe let the Alchemist farm himself up in Ags from instead?
I think if anyone buys a mech, it's actually going to be the Alchemist.
Okay.
I don't think Wyvern is not a mech carrier. Alchemist, though, Alchemist mid-mech is definitely a thing that happens sometimes.
Yeah.
And if you guys are looking for the other game, you can find that on BTS 2.
Yes, BTS 2, where we have
HCWP versus Void Boys.
Blaze and Nahaz
Sitting
casting it
around.
away.
42 minutes. Game looks pretty close. There has not been a lot of kills in the last couple minutes. I've been watching it as we quickly chomp down some dinner.
Whoa!
It's,
Look at that.
yeah, that's
Look at
his
that.
little buddy.
Whoa!
He's hopping.
Right up in the air.
He's hopping mad. Ready to get into this game.
When Alchemist talks, is it him talking? Or is it the...
Well, he has 2 voices, doesn't he?
I don't know. I don't play Alchemist very often.
know.
Pretty sure he's got 2 voices. But yeah, that's actually kind of what the big one sounds like. You can probably imagine what that one sounds like, too.
I don't know.
It's much more of a squeaky, I think at least.
I don't know. That wasn't even close. He's missing an eye.
Oh, Tusk has the
happened?
pipe.
It's not. I think it's just rolled in the back of his head.
Oh,
Tusk? Yeah, oh.
the pipe.
But the pipe is in his tusk. It's not his mouth. This guy
That is
doesn't know
a
what he's
little
doing. Definitely his first.
That's
dank-
not
definitely,
pipe.
yeah,
Definitely his first
his
dank
first
meme
time
right
out.
there.
Oh, jeez. Oh, God. Dazzle is having some trouble. Fuck as well. They're all terrifying. A lot of these other 2 heroes, they creep me out.
In,
they
in showcase mode, they're a little weird.
Did they remove the thing? I don't know. I'd have to see when it's on pause. But number one, you used to go showcase mode. It would like flash their name and who they're hearing, like like on the screen.
Oh yeah, you're right.
It doesn't do it anymore unless.
Just reborn things, or maybe it just doesn't do it when it's paused. Maybe you're right. I think it just doesn't do it when it's paused.
That's a
Zooming
shame.
in on Visage is hard. Like, you can't see him.
Oh, where is he?
He's down there.
Oh, there he is. Oh! Game's live. Game's live.
So does it
Hello.
Do it? Wait, click one again.
Click what? Oh,
And
okay.
Do it.
Wait. Yeah, they
No,
don't
it
have
just
it
doesn't do
anymore. Rip.
Oh, just
Oh,
reborn.
put it up
Just
on
reborn
Reddit.
Things. Put it on Reddit, boys.
Put it on Reddit. We'll get fixed tonight. Where's the player name and hero
Literally unplayable.
for like
jeez.
luxurious showcase introductions?
And Gabe just lost another coin to the Kappa jar. Someone is Dakota with all of his grievances in the last game is
I
actually.
know. I was actually doing
catching
well.
up. You guys are at. So we're basically doing it so you can run out, and you guys have 7 and we have 6 in LD. So
Rough.
Crap.
looks like there's going to be a conflict over this bottom rune though.
Imagine. Well, I'm not sure who this favors. I was thinking that it was going to favor the Radiant, but Tusk is up at the top one.
Didn't Windrunner skill yet?
C9 have a rocket barrage and chilling touch. They're gonna win a level 1. I think they want to go for a level 1 fight. That's why they're at the bottom.
Yeah, that's true.
Getting ready for a fight.
True. Still 20 seconds to go. They're just
It's not gonna be easy though.
scouting them out.
To get Smash with his win run. Arctic Burn might help a bit. We'll have to see if they're going to be able to get it. Do you think they'll be first blood here? Quick.
No.
No.
No?
I'm changing my answer. Yes. I'm putting a bet on it.
Okay.
Oh, chilling touch.
Oh, Van pounces away. He's fine. Stun, though. Connects on
Oh,
both.
you got both of them?
Okay.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, Smash is in a bit of trouble here. Looking to win run away. Eats right through the trees. And
Do it. I believe in you.
Cloud9 might have to give up at some point. But if they can get one more auto attack in.
Oh, he's
Oh,
gonna
stun. Hooah!
No.
Gets it. Ah, he's going down. Rocket Barrage. And there it is. Gabe, congratulations. Wait, why'd you put a coin in? That means you're doing bad, right?
Yeah, because I lost the first blood.
That
Is
was
that-
a first blood.
What?
You said that that was first blood, wasn't it?
I said, was there going to be a first blood? And you're like, no. And then, yes. And we're like, okay, we let you have it. They got first blood. Don't worry, Gabe. Take that coin back out.
No.
All right.
No.
You're fine.
No.
Wonderful.
Take that dank dollar out of there.
That's
I
a
don't
good
know what
name
I'm
for these,
doing.
actually.
You made a good
Dank
call.
dollars. I kinda
Cloud9
like that.
get their first blood.
Yeah.
That was their intention.
Wonderful.
They will succeed.
I was right. I didn't even know it. Visage solo down bot right now. And I think this is the way that they're going to keep it.
Yeah. Okay. And Cloud9 are like, wait, this is a Visage solo. Let's just zone the hell out of them.
Yeah, he's not going to get very much down here.
Who's going on up here?
That's
Hey,
actually really clever that Elite Wolves recognized that that was going to be an aggro try, and that's definitely why they moved it.
Yeah.
Because their heroes aren't
They found MSS now.
crazy good for aggro try. I mean, Slark is not traditionally really an aggro try hero.
Yeah. So maybe just going to try and soak up, not traditionally a hero that you would leave off to his own devices, Visage, but it's going to be the case this time around.
Well, he does usually get a... I mean, he does well with farm, is the thing. And it's not like you're wasting it, you know?
Oh, God, it hurts so
Arctic
much.
Burn.
It's really disgusting. I
Yeah,
mean,
it's
it's just
really good.
It takes like easily half of your life away.
I think the slow needs to get... Either the slow... How much... The burn damage isn't even that much, right?
The cooldown is a little long.
The cooldown is pretty long, 50 seconds.
The burn damage is pretty significant because it's, well, not at the early levels because it's based off of percentage, but it still will get you down to about half HP sometimes if you're able to get
Ooh.
several
Absurd.
off on him.
Brax does not get lucky with the bounty rune. It's top lane, but look at this. It's still there, so he's just probably going to run all the way across and grab up the bounty
Here
rune.
comes the rotation. We got Visage with Grave Chill and Soul Assumption here. Tusk ends up finding the Winter Wyvern as well. This might end up, they're just going to let him walk by. They want the Gyrocopter instead. Catch one more time. Grave Chill doing a lot of damage. Rocket Barrage as well. Soul Assumption. They're not going to be able to kill him. Oh,
Wow, that Splinter Blast just did so much damage to the Tusk. He's still going to be fine, though.
You wish you would have had that one back. Now
Top
Gyro's
lane,
coming back.
MSS is just stunning all over the place. All of his stuns have been very... I can't believe that first one got both of them. That was pretty crazy.
Definitely.
Consumables are going to be had here from the side of Elite Wolves bottom lane. They got a regen right back up. Are they going to consider a second go here or this gyro?
I feel like Tusk needs level 2.
Yeah.
He is going to get it with this last creep here, so maybe they have to go then.
Levels the snowball, but they're not quick to go in. But if they do go in, they could land a pretty nice heal bomb. They're going to go for it. Wyvern does not have Cold Embrace. They're going to get in there. And the heal is not going to be on the mark, but they do get a big soul assumption. But Rich is
Too
still
bad
fine.
Ice Shard was just a little bit off.
Yeah.
Definitely would have died there if he actually got him in.
And the heal bomb didn't hit either, right?
Yeah, it came out a little late, it looked like.
Too bad.
Missed opportunity for the Elite Wolves.
Like, they really want to be able to get those if you're running this type of lane here.
Smash is getting destroyed by Acid Spray.
3 minutes and 33 seconds in, and both couriers are walking. Okay, Cloud9 gets theirs up, and there it is.
I mean, the plus side is they did push Gyrocopter all the way back to the base. So, catching forward, that's just going to be an Arctic Burn over the top. It's like the fact that Gyro had to
is
go all the way back
Nisco
to base.
doing?
And, oh, jeez.
He's like, I want the 4-minute rune.
Oh, God.
Here comes trouble. Boots
Goodness, wow.
on Ritsu.
Oh, my God.
Get
The
over
luck
here.
sack
Oh.
rune. Oh my god. Almost anything else, and he maybe not would have died, but it would have definitely been close.
Yeah, regen or illusion, that's a dead dazzle. Invis, haste, he's fine.
I mean, Gyrocopter had boots up as well, so they both had brown boots. I think that Gyro's movement speed's a little bit faster. I can't tell right now. 'cause of the haste
265
rune.
is pretty quick.
Yeah. Very frustrating indeed.
I mean, he is a helicopter. I mean,
That's not a helicopter.
It's a Gyrocopter.
it's a gyrocopter. Whatever. He has rockets. He should definitely be faster than like a Gimp lizard thing.
He's Dr. Robotnik.
Yeah, actually, yeah. That I've never thought.
well,
of
you
that.
would try to make that kind of argument for someone like Viper who's flying, but he's slow as hell.
That's
Even
true.
Wyvern's a bit slow.
Brax, meanwhile, going to
He's
stack
very
up
cold.
damage.
It slows him down. Van's taking a lot of damage here, but he's pretty close to level 6. You're actually taking a
Why is he-
lot of damage
Why
here.
is he just letting
He's
this
gonna leap
happen?
over the edge.
Okay, good.
That was a little bit close.
What's he got for CS? 16 though. 16 CS. It's the lowest of the cores though. Not so good. High CS belongs to Smash at 26 and 7, going against Brax, who's at
Brax is
25 and 2.
holding his own, though.
He certainly is.
He did get a point in stun, which is fine. I mean, I think putting a point in stun is fine as like an insurance policy, but a lot of players don't do it just because you want to max the acid spray and max the
Snowball in for the Snowman. They want to get a hold of Teeman here. He's blocked in with the shards and has to turn his back. Now he wants to stand and fight, but he's not going to live. Whoa!
Oh,
Pounce
wow.
away.
Good pounce.
Under the grave. Now they look to Mystico instead, and it looks like Mystico could be brought down here potentially. Oh, what a mango. MSS should be able to get the stun, but doesn't
Shards.
deem it necessary. Shards will block, but the stun will get the kill. Valiant effort there from
That was
Stinger.
a really good attempt to save him.
Yeah.
Those stuns have been on point for MSS.
MSS is owning.
Brax has not been getting very lucky with bounties, though. This is the second or third time where he goes for the rune, and it's not the bounty side, and Smash is actually going to grab it here on the bottom.
That's not game breaking, but it's definitely a missed opportunity.
It's like the equivalent of a whole wave.
Yeah,
you know?
It's a lot of gold.
That was pretty slick, by the way. Slark ended up hitting him while he was still in the fade time, so still got the invis afterwards.
That disrespectful smack if I got the
Needed
rune.
that essence shift.
Okay, they
This is
roll
when the
in.
stun's good.
Stinger's in trouble. Eats a stun. Steps back. Will May
Oh,
go
no,
up.
Theban.
Two-man catch with the shards, and it looks like they're going to get the follow-up kill onto Brax.
Is
Elite
this actually
Wolves pick
happening?
up 2.
Well played.
Are Elite Wolves going to 2-0 Cloud9 and win their group?
It's soon to say, Greg.
I'm like,
relax.
after just the idea of that maybe happening, I'm losing my shit.
Well,
They're doing a really great job.
Awesome.
3-2 here. Elite Wolves with a 4-man rotation to the mid lane, though.
Nick's going to get 6 pretty soon here as well, and then that's going to be rotation city. And
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I guess C9 are not even close to their power curve. So, this is kind of expected.
the flip side of that, though, is that Slark is going to realize when he's on top of him because of that level 6 now. So it can become a little bit difficult. It's going to try and come on over here, take out Ritsu with the Slark. We'll see how good the call down is. Grave Chill ends up connecting. There's the call down. Pounce is going to end up tethering one more time. He's taking a lot of damage, though. Is it going to be enough?
Dead.
He is.
Oh my God! One more clip.
Got him. They got him.
Nicely
Van
done.
also going to be taken down. MSS is here, but not going to get a follow-up kill. It's a core for a core. Slark, though, does get the XP bonus from taking down the, or helping take down the gyrocopter. So Elite Wolves do get a slight nod.
Slowing down that farm really important, and while Slark did end up dying, I think it's important for him to be able to get those kills in the EXP lead as well from that. Pretty nice. Would love to be able to get out of that one without it. The rotations from C9 ended up saving that a little bit for them, definitely. But now Visage has his birds.
Birds.
Gonna be Team Fatty Stunny, doing all kinds of fun things.
I'm sure Masoka will be able to get his farm a bit faster than he did in the last game. Quite a struggle for him on that Ancient Apparition.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of Ancient Apparitions, Demon gets his free farm period here in the mid lane. They would love to get that Ice Blast up as fast as possible. And MSS back on the prowl with Vendetta.
Ready to go. The other thing here as well is that Slark was able to get that kill without tread, so right now he's pretty weak if he ends up getting found out. Like, especially right now, he's crazy low.
Yeah.
Oh, and he's actually going to be going on into the jungle. Again, he should know if Nyx ends up getting vision of him, and it's going to be able to instantly ulti.
And a quick update from the other game.
Yes.
UCWP beat Void Boys.
Okay.
So that's 2-0 for them. Obviously, that makes me happy.
Yep.
But also kind of has... I mean, now basically they're playing C9 tomorrow. That's their last game. So depending on the outcome of this game, that game could be incredibly important for both teams.
That's definitely. 3 men spoke up in the top lane. They are not showing anybody else. So it could be a little bit difficult to find a kill. You see the Darius start to exit the jungle, not wanting to take part in that at all. Well, Slark's showing now. Maybe they feel comfortable going back in now. They're going to bounce.
Yeah, Van will wait on the bottom also as a lot are missing from the map. MSS and SVG will hang tough for now, but mid lane, they might need to quickly rotate in and assist because here comes Elite Wolves, and they see a nice little sweet icy treat here, and Thieben snowball in. There's going to be a quick kill on one, but this call down starts to do some serious work. MSS is rotated in. Nice quick grave coming out from Mystico. Will keep Stinger alive, but will he make it all the way out from battle? Looks like he will. He's alive and well, and look at this. They're going to turn it back and around. They've already taken down 2. Shards to fly. Power shot seems to be just slightly off the mark. But look at the birds go to work. SVG is going to be forced to go into a cold embrace. Meanwhile, below, Brax is going to get the cleanup kill, taking down the Tusk. SVG still alive. He goes down. Masoku's going to pick up that one. MSS is flirting around, but he has no mana left. He just wants to get some right clicks on some birds, and he's going to get stunned.
If he self-stuns here, oh, wow, Misco. Actually completely threw that fight right there.
No grave, no grave. He's going down.
Slark's here.
Stun whiffed right
Slark's
there.
back.
Van's in. He's looking to get MSS. We'll get him down. Eats a rocket barrage. He's going to lose his own life.
Another shackle from Smash. Smash is playing so well in this fight. Now he has to run away though. The call down's coming down. Brax throws the stun very far out. Ritsu's falling low though. Are they going to turn around and try to kill him? He uses one power shot, goes through, but not enough to bring him down.
He's going to wander away with 170 HP, another TPN. It's the Visage.
Yeah, these fights are so long that they're coming back to life and TPing back in for more.
Another shards go in, but I think they're too full now. Yeah, they have too much HP for them to go back in on that. So in the end, that ends up being a net win for Elite Wolves. They go up 1,400 gold from that compared to Cloud9's just 600.
The big part of that as well was that right in the middle of it, Gyrocopter got brought down really low after the ice shards, and then he sort of tried to reinitiate in again, and Visage was able to get off a soul assumption and one last right click, and that took down the gyro without him really being able to do much. And then the second time through, once he respawned, obviously able to drop down that call down and just rain hell on top of Elite Wolves, but still looking really good. And now a 5-man smoke. This is a decent time to smoke, although they're still not showing anybody on the map. Oh god, TP coming in. This could be bad. Ancient Apparition.
Hi, I'm here to farm. Oh shit! Oh no! Boom! Uppercut. See you later.
Oh,
That was a short life.
Stinger might actually be dead here. No, it's gonna break out.
Level 1. He's fine. He's fine.
Got me worried. Heart palpitations.
Relax, relax. Everything is fine, you biased fuck. Just kidding. Got him.
Definitely.
9 to 6, still Elite Wolves though.
Brax is going to go for presumably what's going to be a Shadow Blade. I haven't seen that build in a while.
Ah, I saw that during the fight as well. Yeah, he had a Shadow Amulet here.
Yeah, I don't know if other alks are doing that build, but I personally have not seen that alk build.
Is it?
Ooh.
Is it for the Silver Edge?
I mean, I imagine it's. I mean, this is what alks used to do. You buy a Shadow Blade, and then you just use the ridiculous minus armor from Acid Spray and physical damage from the unstable concoction.
That's just to me though that he's actually looking to fight.
Oh yeah,
not farm.
I
Like
mean,
we
he
see
has
every other
Medallion
alk.
too. Like this is definitely more of a fighting alk than a farming alk compared to like when Justin plays alk, he buys a Radiance or a Battle Fury or something. Radiance seems to be the preferred farming item these days for alchemists. So a little bit of an interesting diversion there by or that's not the right word. Is that the right? I don't know.
Diversion, sure.
Diversion for Brax from the norm.
Midas on Slark. This is a relatively greedy. He's only got 815 HP right now. You know, if you end up using a call down or Nyx finds you in the jungle, which hasn't been able to happen yet, it's got to be said. Like, I guess Slark can get away pretty easily. I don't know. It's a tough one. I think this is going to end up paying off, obviously, as long as he doesn't end up getting ganked over and over again. And they can't really be super aggressive. They need to trade towers here as opposed to trying to fight his 5. Focus Fire coming out now as well.
Waiting for C9 to see if they're gonna respond. Brax is first in. Lays down his Acid Spray here. SVG will be right behind. SVG level 7.5. We'll have Winter's Curse ready to go for any future fisticuffs.
Ritsu's going for the Helm of the Dominator build, so he's just going to be interested in farming as much as possible, which not really surprising, but sometimes you go for like an SNY if you want to fight a little bit more, but he's going to be going for Helm, so they're going to be looking to stack Ancients. There's already a couple stacks over here, so
Pretty good.
Smash is going for the
Got
the
that
Ags right
illusion.
away. Yeah, that illusion died.
Oh. Top lane, Brax.
Oh,
They got the
ulti just
slow, they
out.
got the dust.
Rip.
Tries to get away with the Shadow Blade, but
Elite Wolves pickoffs have been really good, like through the entire series so far.
respectable Ice Blast there.
Pretty good.
It does look like Nyx is sort of sulking around, trying to find a potential pickoff here. 2 other heroes in the area as well. Sark comes forward, trying to catch on to A, gets around behind him. Soul Assumption might be enough, not quite. A's still alive here as well. Going to be able to jump forward. Walrus Punch onto the Winter Wyvern, might be able to get away in the good time. No, Slark takes him down. Well done, and this is going to be a tier 1 tower, 3 dead. Meanwhile, we do see MSS as well as Ritsu over in the mid lane trying to push out that tower. Looks like they want to fight yet again. Cancel the TP. Just messing with their heads a little bit.
That Van Slark, man. 7K plus MMR player. Do you have 7K, Gerd? So I thought.
Definitely not.
It's pretty good.
They're giving them a run for their money here. Gotta respect them.
They're
Cloud9.
playing really well.
Yeah. I'm still not really sold on the Souls, not the Souls, the Shadow Blade build up for Brax.
I think there's a reason that people stopped doing this build. I think farming Elk's way better, especially with the new Ags change, and when you have an Ancient Apparition on your team.
I mean, the only thing that really ended up changing for Alk since 6.84 has been the Acid Spray, the gold.
Well, that nerf that actually nerfed this build was like 6.8 something.
Well-
It was a while ago.
But what I'm saying is that there's a reason that it hasn't been popular, and the reason that Alk has been coming back is the change happened with his farming ability. Oh my god, they find Nyx, but also being able to find Dazzle. It seems like there's a reason that they're playing him in this way in the farming capacity. Agreeing
Get that
it's-
ward.
Oh, nice.
Got it.
So sick.
Nice job.
Too good.
So dang.
Here comes Elite Wolves. Oh, wow. Big Ice Blast. Boom! Ah, they got to get the hell back. Mystico's done. Even at the end of this grave, he may shatter. Oh, Dazzle!
Hop goes the Dazzle.
So close.
Kill
Brax is
and-
running forward.
Yeah, he is.
He
has
is
Concoction in one.
Yeah.
He's going to pop it. He's running past his target. Now he's going to pop it.
Yeah, Medallion. This is like the classic acid
Boom.
spray.
Yep.
And half his HP is gone. You get the Medallion because Unstable Concoction is physical. I mean, we haven't seen this build in a while, so a lot of people might not know this, but
Run from the birds. Oh, look at him run.
Steven
There's
actually.
a power shot there too. Oh, he was
Wow, he
so
almost
close.
So Unstable Concoction is physical, and Acid Spray takes away armor, Medallion takes away armor, so you amplify the damage from the Unstable Concoction. It does a lot of damage. It's
Oh,
the short
comes
version.
the initiation.
Ice
Yep.
Blast to
Stinger
bottom.
is
Kid
mega
Stinger.
Yeah.
That's Steven. Leaving the lane, going to mid lane, gets one last little setup for bottom. Brax is going to be able to bring in the extra gold. And a Midas pickup on MSS for his Nyx.
Why not? He's just gonna do what he wants to do.
It's the trend. It's the style.
Well, I guess if you're going to go Ags, then you kind of need to get Midas. Because
Well, he's
going to
get a Blink, too.
That's true. But you're never going to get Ags on that hero if you don't get a Midas, I don't think. He takes so long to farm, you know? He has like one farming ability and it's mediocre.
Lane Slark taking a little bit of damage off to the side here as well. Does still have his ulti, so should be fine, but I mean, it's really showing the fact that he doesn't have a whole heck of a lot beyond this Midas. Like, he's pretty fragile right now. Needs to be super careful in these engagements, with Gyrocopter being in the area as well and having all of this AoE damage, as well as, honestly, the Alchemist as well. You can kind of get torn up if you're not careful in terms of the amount of damage that gets done with the Acid Spray. So really, really dangerous setup here, and I feel like they probably could fight, but it might be better for them to just try and sit back and farm and trade towers whenever possible.
Here come the Elite Wolves, though. They want to defend this bottom tier 1.
This is
Let's
actually
go
a
plant
really-
down
Richie-
a ward, and Stinger could be the one in trouble. Does go into Snowball. We'll hold it here. This goes like, I'll eat some cooldown
Yeah, I'm
damage.
not sure why he ran into the call down there.
Van's like, I'm committing in, and does get the kill onto Teban here.
Shadowblade but dusted.
Really. Those Splinter Blasts do a deceivingly high amount of damage.
Ooh.
Very close slashing there. Brax juking away to keep that from happening.
Splinter Blast one-shot range creeps at max level. Ain't nothing to mess with. Super deadly.
Smash almost has that Aghanim's, and obviously that will magnify his in-fight damage quite a bit. But really, you'll see that start kind of get out of control. Wow, I can't believe that stacked again. So it's kind of get out of control when he gets a damage item afterwards, whether it's Chrysalis or Full Daedalus.
Elite. So Elite Wolves know that stack is there. Mystical, put the ward down. All right, he puts the ward down, and now they'll see the stack. I would imagine Cloud9 are going to now rid of it, and that is Ward Wars right there. Very sad, Dazzle.
Oh, Slark's on the hunt. He wants blood.
Yeah, he wants to kill Theban. For sure. Wow,
He's going
he
for
is
it.
just going under the tower.
Demon's like, oh crap. Close range Ice
he
Blast
might
is
actually get
actually
him, though.
might be enough. He's not going to be able to regen.
Good grave.
Yeah.
Let's
Really
go
good
there with the
grave.
grave. Mystical could lose his own
Winter's
life for
Wow,
it.
Wow,
in the
he leaped
pounce.
him in the middle of it. Now his Ice Blast is gone. He's
Oh, they lose both.
Ritzy
Not
was
worth. Was it worth?
no.
No.
You.
That sounds like a chip to me.
It's coming close. Flirting with danger.
You better watch it. I'm watching you. I'm watching you.
I can't afford it. I can't afford to lose more chips.
I have to get everyone to use as many chips as possible with LD casting again tonight.
Alchemist with the Hyperstone now. Might be going into AC next, potentially? Seems like a possibility.
Yeah, I mean, he's going minus armor, so
Yeah.
might as well stack it.
Stacks abound. This tower is
Tusk
actually in deny range,
is-
by the way.
What? Tusk bought a mech. He has a, wow, he buys Arcans. Okay. This is like the utility Tusk.
Huh.
Interesting.
Very interesting.
I don't know if I like it. but
Mech
it's
into the
interesting.
AA blast, too. You better hope that you don't meching at the wrong
Don't
time.
Gurg it.
Yeah.
Hey, blast coming out.
Oh,
Speaking
they're
of which,
moving in. Van. They quickly pounce away. I think he detected that he was being spotted out from the passive.
This is actually a great ice blast.
Oh,
He tossed
it's a
that one.
wonderful
way up
ice
high.
blast. Connects onto 2, but I don't think there's going to be a follow-up.
Okay, Lastima. Oh, Nyx is trying to find somebody here. They should know about this, though. Slark is going to be able to see them. Or see that they
have
see
this
them.
ward. He walks up, and his passive is not on. Oh, he goes right into Shadow Blade here. MSS is letting everyone know. And they pull back. Now, they do have a sentry right here. They're going to see him. SVG sees it. Immediately tries to fly out away to safety, but he's actually putting himself into harm's way, flying so far out from his team. They might have to just let the dragon go. It looks like that may be the case, but Smash also gets caught up with MSS. Big ice blast, big connection is going to be taking down the Tusk. SVG barely alive. Power shot's going to connect. Killing spree for Smash. Up to the north, Van's going to get a cleanup kill.
Visage took out Alchemist.
Yeah. Oh, nice shackle from Smash, but there's not going to be the follow-up. He's going to have to sidestep the cold feet. Goes right back into his focus fire and kills the hell out of Demon there.
Ritsu died too. What is happening?
We're losing, Gurg. Cloud9 on the retreat. MSS, the lone survivor.
3,000 gold.
But he is rich. I mean, he went into this fight with 2,200,
That's
but
true,
he gained
yeah.
1,000 walking away.
2,400 gold swing,
The
about
lone survivor.
2,000 EXP as well.
Cloud9 gonna get 2-0'd.
This is solid play by Elite Wolves here.
Yeah,
3,000 gold lead.
Wow, God. I mean, they're not even doing anything that different than what they normally do. Like, I'm pretty sure me and you have seen Van play Slark like at least 10 times. I feel like every Canada Cup game he used to play Slark.
Yep.
Smash just playing a strong laner. Like, I mean, that's pretty normal for him. They're just executing their ganks really well.
So is it the draft then? Are we not getting enough out of the Alchemist?
I mean, I think this Alch build is trash. I do not like this Alch build, in this game at least. Like,
I got to say, I'm not scared.
Oh, mid lane. A blast coming on out as well. SS trying to say something.
Simultaneous action here. We're going to see the Tusk go down from the back end of that Shatter. While top lane Brax and Smash were getting up in arms with each other. Blood will shed mid. And Cloud9 will get themselves a sweet little pick. Every little pick matters at this point, especially for Cloud9. Team that's trying to push these lanes back out. Looks like they're building up some more stacks here for their gyro. Roche is standing. They do not want to let the Elite Wolves kind of already take over most of the map control.
yeah. I mean, maybe the idea behind this Alch build was, you know, he gets pick-offs while Ritsu farms, which is kind of happening. But I feel like I don't know. For me, I feel like just the ability of, at some point, having enough farm where you can kind of just like give your AA an Aghanim Scepter and not really have it be a big deal, is just worth going Radiance. I don't know. That's just me, I guess. He also just does not have a lot of farm, considering he's an Alch. Normally, Alchs like towers above because they don't. I don't think they get the same utility out of the items because their base abilities range are just not quite as good as a lot
The
of other
stack
carries.
gain, yeah, is usually not as comparable as to some of the other cores.
He needs that extra farm to be able to perform competently. Like, Slark is very, very close to him.
A little bit of a smoke coming out here as well, moving on over towards the Roche pit. A little bit of a precarious situation. Might be able to find somebody. Cloud9 is a little bit spread out. I mean, I guess that on one side of it is the Nyx, so he's going to be able to get vision over here into the Roche pit, and it doesn't look like there's any detection currently for the Radiant. Silver Edge is up there as well.
Cloud9, I have no idea this is
Yeah,
happening.
MSS is just kind of chilling.
Yeah,
like
like-
he's hoping to get a catch on someone
They
farming.
have no idea this is happening. I
But-
think now they probably know. It's been so long since they've seen them on the map. Yeah, MSS just drew a line, but it's too late. Yeah, they just sent the scouting creep in. Way too late.
Get that freaking creep. No! No! My job was stacking creeps.
He definitely did his job.
Uh-oh.
MSS here now.
So Slark
What
with
did he spend that money on?
Slark with Aegis
He's
is a
gonna
little
buy
bit
it.
scary.
Nice.
Blink Dagger and the start of his Ags.
Okay.
A
Ice
blast.
Blast miss, unfortunately.
I think
They
might
really
be a
need
ward
that,
there.
I think, in the fight to be able to.
Oh, he's
fight
going to
this.
see his passive go off if he gets close to MSS. Oh.
If they fight the Slark, they really need the Ice Blast to hit. Otherwise.
Oh, yes.
I mean, they could chain some. They do have a good amount of stuns. I guess they could chain some stuns together, but Dark Pact is just really sketchy. If you mess up at all, then he's just not gonna get stunned anymore. And he'll full heal and then kill you all. Blink for smash. I like that a lot. Make sure you get the latches.
Yeah.
That's going to
This
be
is
key.
Cookie cutter, Wind Ranger.
Runner.
Mm-hmm.
Ranger, whatever.
Yeah.
So is this right now just Cloud9 trying out a few different things potentially?
I think they were just trying to out-farm this game, but it's just not really working out. There's too much pressure, too many pickoffs from Elite Wolves. I think I'd put this game on Elite Wolves' good execution over like Cloud9 being really. I mean, Cloud9 sure has maybe been a little sloppy, but 1437 has probably died a couple times he didn't really need to.
Looks like they're getting ready to push here with the Aegis up on Slark. You gotta imagine they're feeling pretty comfortable doing this.
Okay. Defensive weave. Elite Wolves are not looking to turn out of here until they at least walk away probably with this tier 2. And there goes Smash. Focus fire. Cloud9. They are going to commit. Look at this. Shadowblade in and Brax not going to catch anyone. Stuns himself. Van's already moved in. Looking to go for SVG. Ice Blast is going to be their connect, and that's going to be your
That's
Aegis.
just Aegis, though.
Yeah, SVG trying to get to a good position. Still has that Winter's Curse. There's a long roll for MSS, which is not going to connect. They instead find Brax. Here comes SVG. Does get the curse onto Van. Brax is going to live. Smash is going to try to rip him apart. Long soul assumption. They do get him down.
He has
They're
buyback.
going to go back. Smash will be dropped.
Okay. This fight's going really well for C9.
Yep.
Oh, up on the high ground, though. Visage able to take out the Winter Wyvern and TP out at the last
that's
second.
awkward.
MSS did not have the stun ready to go.
Nicely done.
Well executed fight by C9. I think
It's a gem, too.
that was kind of just. I mean, that fight was really weird. It was in a really confined area. They did kill the Aegis right away, which was really good. And the Slark doesn't really. He doesn't have BKB or anything, right? No, I mean, he's building towards it, but.
He can just get torn apart by that. Like, there's too much damage coming out too quickly.
When he has the
Able to
BKB,
grab
it'll be a
that.
different story, but until then.
I mean, they do have several things that pierce it as well.
If another fight like that happens, I think Cloud9 are going to be in pretty good shape because Ritsu is farming pretty well.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
He almost has his BKB.
I think that Slark, the combination of being able to have both Tusk and Visage, and now that Visage is really starting to come online in terms of his damage, I mean, Soul Assumption always is going to give you good damage, and on top of that, the Solar Crest with the birds there. Like, he's actually hitting pretty freaking hard right now, and being able to get these kills that are really important. So, you've got essentially 4 high damage dealing heroes coming out from Elite Wolves, and the main thing that they're going to need to do is just keep control of these heroes. And I feel like that's where the Tusk, as well as the Blink Dagger up on the Wind Ranger, are going to make the biggest impact. Because they've got enough damage. They just need to keep them under control.
That's a tall order, though, there, Gabe.
That's a true point.
I don't know if they're going to be able to do it.
Place where you can do it. Roche Pit, maybe.
Certainly.
This game's still fairly even. Cloud9 actually has
Damn.
pulled ahead in gold quite a bit.
Confident here he can get Brax. What's he doing? Yeah, he can't do that. Probably saw the maybe a glimpse of the Wyvern or something, or just didn't like the position.
Well, I think even just him turning on gold is kind of enough for him to live through that.
They don't have that much burst with just the Slark right there.
Yeah.
I feel like Scotty's pretty solid after BKB here for Slark.
Yeah.
Seems the go-to.
Or maybe a Butterfly. We'll see. Yeah, traditionally Sky has been the build-up for your Slark.
Still a ways away.
Well, when he gets this BKB, he's actually going to be able to fight really well.
Speaking of which, Gyrocopter picks up his.
Well, the thing is that Gyro getting a BKB is more of a survival thing. For Slark, when you get the BKB, it means you can really just dive into fights and go crazy.
Yeah.
With Gyro, you still need to be a little bit careful just because you don't have mobility spells like Slark does. And Dark Pact.
Gyro gets to continue his farm game, and I agree with you. You know, you need a BKB because Gyro always draws a lot of attention to himself when he comes into the fight, so it's expected that he's going to need those kind of defensive tools, whereas Slark can sneak his way into the back lines, quickly take out a support, and then still reserve the BKB for when the real fight begins.
Definitely. And Alchemist continuing to farm, but doesn't really have a huge lead over the Slark right now.
No, not enough. Normally, it's like they have such a big lead that you're like, well, now he's got to be careful because if he does go down, he's handing over
Brax is going for
potential rubber band. But stun? Oh, not going to happen.
God.
That quick pounce.
Oh, he
They
ran
know
into
he's
the Ice
there.
Blast, though.
They have a sentry. He's going for a TP, and they have no way to stop him.
Yeah.
Oof.
Plus, he ran into the Ice Blast there, so I think he was a little bit scared.
Definitely a little bit terrifying. Picking off the ward as well up top lane. Looks like Nyx is trying to scout out the Tusk here, but no Ice Blast for another 15 seconds. This could be a kill when it ends up coming in, though, if they're careful enough.
He is actually not going for Agnes.
Octarine? Bloodstone? Does he remember how to build an Agnums? It's not that anymore.
What is he getting? I guess it's Bloodstone. Is Octarine?
If Octarine with the
good on
new
this
with the
guy?
new cooldown, is Vendetta always up?
It was already always
already
up.
was.
Oh,
already
was already up with the buff. Oh.
But the one thing that you could do potentially is have your Midas on lower cooldown now as well. You have your Blink a little bit lower cooldown.
It makes mana burn
everything.
3 seconds. It makes Impale like 9 seconds.
Yeah, it's pretty solid.
I don't know. I am not convinced that's enough reason to not go Agnum Scepter. Are you
goes
kidding me?
Octarine.
Have you guys seen his Agnum Scepter?
He bought Octarine.
Like, you get the blink, stun, burrow stun with Carapace.
Yeah.
That's so good.
It is pretty good.
It's better than, oh, I can stun twice. I don't know.
He life steals off of Vendetta now as well, the bonus damage, I think. That's one other component.
Is that
which
really
I
a
hope,
big
you know what?
deal, though?
I hope he proves me wrong. Maybe
Yeah.
maybe MSS just knows this is the new meta, and he's going to show me. I hope that's the case
I'm
because
messaging him after this
I
game's
love
over.
MSS, and I would just feel like Agnums is this the thing you do.
10-second
Oh,
cooldown on Spike
okay.
Carapace. You can toss out probably 2 mana burns
Well,
throughout
okay.
the course
Here's
of the combo.
Okay, so here's
Two
the
big
thing.
mana birds, yeah.
Alk can give him an Ags.
You're right.
That's a good
However, is that really better than AA getting an Ags?
That's a good question.
No, I don't think so. I think it'd be better if he just bought his Ags and then
They both have.
Alchemist bought one for AA. Then they, I mean, I don't. Just because Alk
Yeah.
can give Ags, I don't think you should just like stop your item progression and start handing out Aghanim Scepters. You know,
That
especially
means-
when you don't really have a farming build like.
Now, if you
he has
do
right-
go
does not have
Ags, if he does give him his Ags, Octarine with the lowered cooldowns already with the Aghanim
That
stuff.
would
that
be
means
insane.
that's disgusting.
That
Yeah.
actually.
So,
all right.
maybe that is.
This is the reasoning right here.
Yeah.
I mean, it's yeah.
But
They're
when is
thinking that
Alchemist
far
going to
ahead.
give him the Ags?
Maybe soon.
Is
He's
he
got
gonna
3K.
Is he gonna sacrifice his item build right now to stop and just buy an Ags for the next?
Probably. I mean, would you? How much value would you put in MSS with a?
I mean, with Octarine
his network,
and
he will be moved to probably top of the net worth
Yeah.
with that pickup.
Mhm.
Now it's on him then, though. Now it's like we're handing this over to you.
Basically, he
you
has
need
to, like,
to
help
make
them
this
win the
work.
game. Yeah, because the Alk is making a huge sacrifice if this is what happens, if he gives him an Ags right now.
This would be pretty awesome. I don't know if we've seen this type of all-any play with the Aghanim Scepter coming out from Alchemist before.
It's for the
Like-
Midas cooldown.
Yeah, the Midas cooldown. That's definitely what it is.
You need to get that extra value out of the Midas.
Wow,
How much?
so
How many
fast.
times do you have to use a Midas to get 5,000 in value?
I don't math.
Several maths. It actually reduces it pretty significantly, though. 75 seconds down to now. That's not bad.
Yeah, 1/4. Oh God.
I think Brax is going to get an Agnum Scepter and give it to
I
him.
think I mean that's the only reasonable thing in my mind. Otherwise, this Octarine is stupid, and I think he has to give it to him right now. Otherwise, it's stupid still.
So many stupids.
We'll see how stupid it's going to be.
And if he doesn't,
He bought a BKV.
well,
Okay. Well,
Theory crafting about.
I really don't like the Octarine now.
now that means that there's at least going to be like a couple of fights here where he could have had an Agnums but will not. Weird. I mean, he does get to Midas that much faster and does build into an Ags afterward that much faster, but not as fast as the Ags that could have been gifted to him or the Ags he would have already had.
So here's the other thing: 3-second mana burn on Wind Ranger, 5 times a heck of a lot of intelligence. That's actually a significant amount of
Yeah,
damage
but
to
that's
the Wind
only a
Ranger.
1
Right.
second difference. Like Octarine is not.
But he's going to be able to get it out. So Impale is 2.77 seconds.
The thing is he's probably just gonna like. I don't know. I don't know. We'll
Maybe
just have to see
I
how
want to
goes.
see it. I want to see
I'm
it.
done speculating,
Yeah.
but this build is
The
certainly
proof is in the
weird.
pudding.
Absolutely. And pudding is in Wind Ranger.
And pudding is delicious.
Yummy, yummy in my tummy.
Here come. I'm yet to see it though. It is always up, which is nice. I mean, he's pretty much now a bounty hunter.
Yeah.
But, I mean, the elite wolves know that. They're going to have sentries down.
That's true. Do we have any gems up in this game so far?
Can we get some gems up in here? There was a gem handed over. MSS is holding the stolen gem from Mystico. Brax shackled, but immediate cold embrace will help. Then he saw a focus fire, and okay,
Look at the
MSS leads in,
damage.
gets the 1 stun. He has another mana leak here. Could use it. Waiting to hold it off. There's going to be the Vendetta Strike.
Nice
He has stun and mana again. And there goes Stinger.
Oh, it's too good.
All
at it.
Octarine Core, that's for sure.
New build. Every
New
time.
meta. Look for it in your pubs later.
Oh wait, did you say is that a little meme?
What?
New meta?
Ah, that's not it. Well, we'll let
Van's
it
going
pass.
ham right now.
Oh,
He still has
yeah.
Shadow Dance. Still has it.
He's trying to take on 5 people here,
Yeah,
though.
he needs some assistance.
Well, they're waiting. Mystico's
He's
nursing
healing a
that
lot.
grave. He's fine.
Hey, not enough mana for Ice Blast.
And he's sold.
Roll in. Big Shackle connecting from Smash.
Oh. On point though.
Nyx kills the Wind Ranger off to the
Oh,
side.
they have Dust. He's gonna leap out though. Wow, this Slark. He's actually so good at Slark.
Looks like the disengage is going to be happening.
Slark is back to full HP. They could even turn back around if they wanted to.
Oh, nice.
Alchemist is there, nice and
Oh,
pale.
nice. Oh,
burn.
yeah. There it is.
It's the dream. Well done.
Well, they end up trading it. 2 for 2. Very even fight, as this game is pretty even. C9 actually has a pretty healthy gold lead at this point.
EXP lead as well.
Yeah, XP lead though is like still so like rubber bandy that it's hard to take seriously in the late game.
I don't know, guys. As this
game's
game
weird.
continues to go on, it is weird.
This game is really weird.
You've got to favor Cloud9 the later this game goes.
Yeah.
Everybody
I think
6
so,
item
yeah.
slot.
That's like my first instinct is I would favor Cloud9.
Well, it depends. Like, it also depends a little bit on the carry builds. But so for instance, Ritsu just bought a butterfly. If Van sees this before buying his next item, which he did
Brax
not.
is going for, I think,
Just
in
buying
Agnums
this
now,
guy.
he has a point booster.
All right. Get excited.
Woo!
It's happening.
The Burrow Octarine Core.
Then he'll get the Dagon.
Slark is
Quarter-
about to have
quarter
Scotty.
pool
He just
on
got
Dagon.
it right now.
I love it.
Scotty is going to be very good in this game because he's still. I mean, it just gives him even more, even more ability to stay in the fight as long as possible. Just because he has more HP now, more mana. Mana, I think, is actually his issue because he seems to have been doing a pretty good job of darting in and out of the fights.
These the team fights have been really crazy extended
Yeah,
because
but
of
he
the
just
regen.
keeps running out of mana.
Exactly.
So I think the Scotty will serve him well in that
Same with
respect.
Nyx, honestly. He's been running out of mana consistently, too.
How? He has an Octarine Core.
Because he sold his Arcanes to get it, or didn't sell them, he disassembled his Arcanes to get it. And so now, I mean, he has 2,700 gold in the bank, though. Feels like you could upgrade something here. Potentially make it work. It's tough.
For now, he will nurse that gold, and they're going to get scouted out from this annoying little bird, which they'll finally see, and 300 gold. Nice.
Ritsu is getting very scary, and I think,
Okay.
like you guys were talking about,
Where's he going with it?
is he gonna give it
It's
to
for
Diva?
Tifa. Oh, that's sweet.
I mean, I think it makes sense. though.
T-God. Gets a
And
free
even
egg.
with his newly found money, buys the rest of the components to a magic wand.
Nice.
He's so
big
poor.
spender. His
He
net
just got
worth.
gifted 4,000 gold. and
His
he's
net
still,
worth jumped from
way
like
at the bottom.
nearly the worst to middle.
But this will help a lot in this next fight.
Oh yes, for sure.
This was the dream that everybody thought about when 6.84 first came out, with Alchemist being able to have all of that Aghanim Scepter money given to people. Oh, MSS might end up getting caught here. If they have any detection, not looking like it at this point in time. But they can maybe turn around here.
Oh, he's running into detection now.
Shackle on Ritsu. Ritsu.
Egg is down, and no one gets hit by the Ice Blast. Both of those things are really important for the fight. Van moving
MSS
forward.
is fallen.
Cold Embrace is going to save him for the moment.
Still fine, but
Essence
now the
shift.
the shifts are starting to come in here for Slark, and they get a second shackle on Ritsu. He's going to be going down. MSS on full retreat mode decides to TP away. Boom! Not going anywhere. Uppercut right on his Nick's face.
My goodness.
That's gonna be a
Two
two
big
right
heroes
there.
down, but they both have buyback.
That being said, there's only the other one tier 2 left up here now. They probably, I mean, if they force a buyback here, that's still great if they're able to make that happen. Like, Elite Wolves are looking really good right now, and I mean, it's not a pretty long time. Like, being able to instantly burn through that Aegis.
Ice Blast actually still ends up hitting the Slark. He's going to go down here. He gets a Grave. Brax gets a Cold
Brax?
Embrace. He's actually healing up faster with the ultimate and the Cold Embrace, but they will both end up going down. Both do not have a buyback.
I don't think that they can push this any. Well, maybe they can. DD up on Wind Ranger. That changes things a little bit.
I mean, Wind Ranger can just sit here and R the tower.
Well,
Yeah.
Nyx was back and had an Agnum Scepter.
That's
Burrow
true.
defense, but he's dead still.
Oh, these
Does
birds
not
are
have
actually
Agnums.
dying to the Winter Wyvern. But taking barracks right now. Like, they are legitimately just taking these racks. Blast comes on in.
He actually sidestepped it.
Glimmer Cape nicely done as well, keeping him a little bit of distance off to the side. He has the little mini crit as well as the Agnum, so he's hidden for a good amount of damage, and they weren't able to take down the melee racks. So at the end of the day, only a tier 3 goes down. No extra damage done to that range backs right now.
Man, Van is just like, I'm never backing down from a fight.
Pretty much.
That's perfect for someone who plays Slark, though. So
Yeah, absolutely. His item build next, more than likely, will probably be something along the lines of an Agnum Scepter. Oh, in the river, Smash does not get the Invis rune. MSS steals it away from him. And as a result, I think is actually going to kill Smash here.
That
If not
hits.
the Ice
He's
Blast.
dead.
Oh, it doesn't hit.
hit.
Blink.
Smash still might die, though. No,
Oh,
blinks away.
nope. If
Really
that
nice.
Ice
Well
Blast
played.
would have hit,
Oh,
I know he
man.
wouldn't have taken the damage, but that Shadow would have
Agnum Scepter?
persisted through. Yeah,
Yep.
he's done for
He
sure.
he definitely still would have died with the Ag Scepter.
Definitely, definitely.
And it looks like Masuka is going to be going for the Agnums as well. Agnums all over the place in this game.
It's the cool new thing. It's the new thing since Midas.
They just need to get one for every hero. It's one of a ways to go. Who do you think has the worst Agnums? Is it Legion Commander?
Like in the
It won
game.
him a game a little while ago. I don't remember which game it was. But
What?
there was a game where the Agnum Scepter Legion
That must
wanted
have been
them.
luxury.
Well, a little bit. I don't remember what it was. I'll have to look up the game later. It was legit though. I
So
swear.
funny. Because normally for Legion Commander, the intention is you got the duel off so you can quickly burn. Power hiccup. I know some of our devices were still running, others were not, so that's why the stream was live, but no game action was there. But we're back in the action now. Greg had been watching most of the match. You said that not much had been going on.
Match got roast. There was a couple of injuries. T9 got a tier 2, but nothing crazy.
Elite Wolves still feel like they are in control, even though the network doesn't say so. But with the advantage of that Aegis, it looks like they are going to confidently move down this bottom lane.
Big
Get rid of a
item
tier
pickup
2.
In the meantime as well, Slark ends up picking up a refresher here as well.
Ooh.
Kind of an interesting pickup.
Double Silver Edge, double BKB, double Shadow Dance.
There we go.
Big thing. That's a lot of free damage for him to get off, a lot of essence shifts he can stack up.
That's actually an insane item on
It
Slark.
really is.
It's so good. 14-second BK, 13-second BKB, 2 Shadow Dances is pretty hard to deal with, honestly.
Here they looking to go in. Ice Blast will be out. It will hit Smash. He will be forced to retreat back the other way.
Keeping a little bit of separation. He should be okay. Still that Aegis
Oh, they actually get a catch on the Van here. It's going to force out the early Grave. He's eating a ton of damage here just from Brax with the help of that MKB he picked up recently. But Van will be fine. He'll be able to quickly BKB up and head back.
Also,
Regens all of his life and still has a refresher just in case.
Nyx just got his Aghanim Scepter too. It's going to be brought out to him in here in a second.
Did he buy it?
Yeah, he ended up buying it himself. So, not terrible. I mean, he's still able to farm it on up, and this is
Yeah.
going to make it really intense. The amount of damage he's able to dole out, the amount of control he's able to dole out, with that Octarine core in conjunction with it, it's just very, very scary.
The range of Impale is increased by 75%.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
What?
It's so good.
And the
Makes
impale
you think you
cooldown
probably
is
should get it first, but
I mean,
might not even have an effect or a matter at all.
I'm definitely going to ask him about it after the game. I'm kind of curious at this point, but this Aegis is getting reclaimed in a couple minutes here, so Elite Wolves, their window of opportunity is closing.
we'll see. I mean, Gyrocopter did just pick up his Butterfly as well as his Satanics. He has both of those big items online and working towards his MKB. So he's had them for a little while. I think that there's still a good possibility here. Probably MKB needs the next item on Slark after this refresher here.
Looks like they're trying to get a Agnum Scepter, and they got it on Dazzle. That's an Agnum's Dazzle. It's a
Everywhere.
lot of armor.
It has a lot of armor.
Agnum's for everybody.
The only people that actually have it, Tusk. as
Could get it.
well as-
Walrus Kick is not very good, though.
No,
He
it's
could
not.
blink and Walrus Kick out
That's
from the
true,
base.
yeah.
It's like the poor man's Earth Spirit.
Against Alchemist, since he doesn't have it's still not good. I wanted to say it was good, but it's not good. The slow on it is actually pretty decent, and you get a good range in terms of your kicks, and if you're able to keep them away from the fight, there's some value there, but is it worth 4,200 gold?
I would guarantee
I'm
there's
sure there are better items.
Yeah, for the gold.
Absolutely.
If you have an Alch on your team and everyone is 6 slotted, then maybe he buys you one, I guess, but like,
Right.
it's not worth spending the money on, I don't think.
Desolator, anything else, honestly.
Yeah, Desolator or MKB or there's a lot of options.
Pipe would be pretty good here as well.
It's okay, I think. It's okay. It's a little late for a pipe though.
Yeah.
It's not percentage based, you know.
Wind Ranger's still not crazy farming. The BKB is going to help.
For
Still
a
at
team
9 seconds.
that's up ahead, 10k net worth or so, it's
They're playing
more.
pretty
Yeah, they're
defensive.
very passive players. I mean, every game I've seen Cloud9 play so far, they're always taking the safest route out to try to close a game out. They're not ones to take a lot of risk, which, hey, in the end, they're the ones that end up usually with a win. But in this series, has not been the case. Elite Wolves just not afraid for confrontation.
Well, some of that 10k right there is Midas, Octarine on the Nyx. I mean, you still have, and it's great, but he hasn't really been able to make use of it yet. And
Has he
as
even
soon as
burrowed
does,
No.
No burrows. They haven't really had a team fight
Yeah,
yet.
there hasn't really been a team fight.
So maybe a surprise Aghanims. That's a possibility.
What makes it better of a surprise is if you happen to get an Ags from Brax, then it becomes just like the little icon.
Oh yeah.
You might not even notice at first he actually has the Ags capability, but for MSS he does pick it up. Not the case, but that's like one of those nifty little things that an Alchemist can bring to a team.
Yeah.
But, you know, maybe
definitely.
when Teeman first got his Ags, they didn't know his Ice Blast was going to be, you know.
Right.
Crazy
SVG
good.
has 3,500 gold on the Winter Wyvern.
Refresher.
Yeah, that's so good.
Yeah, I mean, I think I don't know what else he would buy. I mean, I guess he could get a Force, but it seems a Force actually might be worth buying just because of the Slark. But I mean, if you get Leash, then it just won't matter. You know?
What they don't seem to really have. No, they do. Okay, I was like, at first I couldn't see the AC, and it's like I could have sworn Brax had one, which he does.
Yeah, he bought
well,
it
they
a while
need it
ago.
because of the Dazzle Ags.
Slark is actually going to have MKB if he wants it this next fight. He has 3,000 gold in the bank, but maybe waiting for buyback as well.
Yeah, he needs to keep buyback at this point. It's too risky to not have buyback.
For show.
Are we gonna have another Aegis waiting party?
It's the Cloud9 way.
I think we are. MKB is done for the Wind Ranger.
It's pretty big.
And that's a good item choice, just hedging your... I mean, it's good against... Obviously, it's good against the Gyrocopter, but hedging your bets against, I don't know, Alk Butterfly, I guess, but that's unlikely. It's just mostly for the Gyrocopter, obviously.
Well, and he's not like the tankiest. He does have Satanic, which helps out a lot. But 2,600 HP, while it does sound like a lot, if Wind Ranger is going focus fire while simultaneously critting off the back of that, that's pretty... Oh, wait. I thought she had a Daedalus.
She's a Chrysalis. It's still in the Courier.
Oh, she must have gotten rid of that.
She
It's
wants
on
to
the
hold the
Courier.
cheese, it looks
Yeah,
like.
she wants to hold the cheese. But they should bring this Courier with them, I think, because that Chrysalis is definitely valuable.
Huh. Very interesting.
They're on the prowl here.
Why didn't Dazzle hold the cheese or something? It seems a little weird to me.
Ooh, MSS.
Oh,
Caught up
man,
there.
going in deep here. We'll get caught out with the Winter's Curse. Ice Blast right on top of the Snowball will save him. Looking to move in. They're going to get the Wallace Punch here onto Ritsu, but it's Stinger eating a lot of the damage. Graves going to save him out.
MSS
Now
is
they
dead.
turn. Van is the one crushing him, though. Gets the first kill.
Van's
MSS going to be
going
going down.
crazy.
He
He's
is just...
smashing everyone.
Look at these shifts. He's building up some serious right-click now as he just easily chops right through Cloud9. It's an ultra kill for Van.
He got so many mini bashes off the MKB.
3 buybacks spent there as well, immediately coming on out. Still, Ancient Apparition doesn't have one. This could be really bad right now. If they end up
No
continuing
Winter's
to fight.
Curse.
Ancient
Oh, he does have
Apparition's-
buyback.
He's not going to buy back, though, until he has ulti.
Look at that freaking impale. So big duration.
Standing way back with it
one
here,
Rax
but...
is down.
22 stacks of Essence Shift as well. It ain't no joke. They're ready to go right here.
I welcome my new Elite Wolves Overlords here.
This is gorgeous gameplay right now.
Oh,
Huge
MSS is now
Aghanims.
playing Dota, apparently. Well, I hope so. Up to this point. I don't know if that was Dota. Here we go. Looking to move in. They got 1 Rax down. They want more, though. Can they finish out the game here? They're looking to go for Ritsu. Stinger, going to have to double back. Is going to get the Grave save. Ice Blast will connect on Mystico, but the only one.
Miscommunication here. Misco stayed a lot
Yep.
longer than the rest of the team. Is it going to cost him his life? Glimmer Cape. Keeping him alive.
Save him for
Masuku's going to
now.
hit the eject button, get on out of here. Does make it out.
Yep.
Oh, did he cancel his TP? Yeah.
Block it.
Let's go.
We'll hit him.
Dead.
Yeah, he's... Stall tactics. Not going to be happening. Double kill for MSS.
A lot of buyback spent, though, so C9 need to get something out of this. Otherwise, they just basically wasted their gold lead.
Tusk has a buyback. Dazzle doesn't, but he should actually be able to get it by the time it comes down. Oh, he's going to respawn by the time he has buyback, just because of the passive gold gain he's got going there. They're going to be able to take down Roshan. This is actually pretty huge right now. This is also not only Roche Aegis, but also Cheese at this point. So this actually might be the moment now where they try and push this out. If they lose this next fight, though, then Elite Wolves basically win. So this is kind of a bit of an all-in play at this point.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I mean, they're smoked up. They're going for it. And I mean, you're right. If they get wiped here, the game could just be over.
Looking like they're waiting for somebody to come on out, but not going to be able to find it too easily. Creep Wave caught up now as well. Rax in the lead, moving forward. MKB just going to start hitting away at this tower. We do have off to the side of the Slark. Ready to come in through the backside. Shackle ends up latching. It's a little bit rough there. Nice cold embrace, keeping him alive a little bit longer. But Slark's coming in the backside now. Does end up getting Winter's Curse there. ulti coming out as well. That is a dead
man.
Slark.
He is buyback, but
That was a throwaway, though. That was a life just thrown away.
I'm a little surprised he bought back there. I guess they're Elite Wolves are just going to force the issue now. Refresher is done for SVG. If this makes it out here and they get another curse, they could easily turn this fight
Van
around.
is prowling.
They don't know that this curse is going to be up as well. They think it's
sweep
down.
in. They're going to get him with a stun. Call-down's going to be flying out
just
there.
reused
He
it.
used the refresher, and can he find the target for the Winter's Curse?
Oh, he
He's going to
missed
use
the
it.
spark!
He's going to put it on the Stinger. It holds Van briefly and gets the kill on the Stinger, but Van's going to be able to make it back. Not smash, though. He'll go down. He does have a buyback, and quickly, Elite Wolves need to get back into their base. Masoku, though, not going to be able to make it back and away, and he does not have... Oh, he does have a buyback. Okay.
True, a buyback. The Tusk does not. That's not that big. I don't... the Tusk is not that big of a deal.
Cloud9 pushing in. They will not have a Winter's Curse.
Where are the birds? Birds are all still alive.
Buyback by the Visage right away. He wants to be
Smash
able to
has to buy back.
Smash
It's almost
has
just
to buy
buyback now because it has to go back on cooldown.
Yeah, I agree. Like, you know they're going to... Unless they think they can just give up a Rax or two here.
It seems like they just want
Which
to give up a
apparently
Rax.
maybe
I don't know.
is
Cloud9
the
are
best
going to
right
stay
there.
here
I
until
mean,
they
it's
can
so
force
late
that
that
buyback.
one Rax is not really a big deal.
They can
But
wait a
the
bit.
second Rax, I don't think they can give away this bottom Rax.
They dished an early weave.
It's
They might just
empty.
time it out here. It's a lot of time on the weave. And it's going to slowly be ticking down the armor, especially on Brax here.
They fortified. Does that
about
mean he's
this.
going to buy
There's
back?
the
There he
buyback.
comes.
Six. Watch Brax get melted here because of the armor. Oh, Cold Embrace will save him, though.
Cold Embrace against Slark, but it does
Yep.
give him a ton of essence shifts. Now Brax starting to go down. Smash is able to bring him down, and down goes Ritsu. That's the Aegis only, so he's going to have another life coming back up. Van looking for yet another kill, but he's going to try to take down Ritsu again, who has a BKB going to work. Does still have the Satanic available as well. Cold Embrace is so good against this lineup. Now MSS is going in, but Ritsu goes down without using the Satanic. That's a huge blunder for him, not able to get it off. And Van now going back to work on 1437. One Rax is down, but down goes MSS. Four
all
heroes
dead.
are dead by C9. Only one with buyback. This could just be the
Go,
end of
Wolves,
the game.
go! Go, go, go! They got to get to the other
Wait,
side
why
quick!
are-
They got to
the
go
only one
fast.
left.
There's only one buyback here. I think they got this.
I think
I
that's
think
it.
they do 100 seconds till the gyro.
42 stacks of
Cloud9
Essence Shift right
they were
now.
so hungry to get that Rax down.
Oh,
I don't get why
God.
they-
One Rax down, and now they might just lose.
Oh.
I don't get why they stayed like that. They've played
They're gonna
so,
get
so
2-0'd.
patient this whole game, and then they basically just stick around forever. I mean, I guess they felt like they knew that
Oh.
Ritsu was going to die, so they kind of just, like, stayed around. They knew he was his
They're
Aegis
going
was gonna
straight
go
for
down.
tier 4s.
game
This is
over. They
it.
won.
Yep, Wyvern's the only
my
one who could buy back.
God.
No one else. It's even from 20 seconds, but it's not going to be happening. Are we about to witness Cloud9 go down 0-2 to Elite Wolves? Oh, man.
I think that's it.
Lots of rares were won on this day, gentlemen. Hats for
King.
everyone.
Oh my
Cloud9
God,
have just got
dude.
taken down 0-2 to Elite Wolves.
This group now is in shambles.
Oh, man.
Gotta respect the Van Slark.
That was very well played. Elite Wolves, that entire series, I felt like they showed really great resolve, able to consistently stay through it and, you know, not overextend their welcome throughout most of it at least. There were a couple points where I felt like they probably went a little bit too ham with the Slark, but at the end of the day, they ended up being able to make it. Really, really solid play there. And if you take a look at the end, the group stages,
we
Cloud9 fourth in the group.
We're not able-
Apologies for the clamoring. We're just going to stay on the screen here for a little bit as we are
Rob,
turning
our
some
man.
production features back on as they were turned off when the power went out.
Yeah.
But taking a look at the group, Elite Wolves are now at the top of the group. They have lost one game total. They have 7 points. They're 2-1.
They just 2-0'd
And
the,
the only-
toughest person in this group, too. The
and
toughest
the only team they have left is Complexity. And Complexity is pretty good, sure, but Complexity has 2 ties. I mean, if they play like that, they're going to roll Complexity, I think.
I mean, they're guaranteed now to go on, right?
I'm pretty sure that they're guaranteed to go on. Yeah, they
That's
definitely
crazy. Definitely.
Me